on the list Broadway the NSA way. It features talented learners from the National School of the Arts, which in the spotlight, of course, being guided by professional creative mentors. And that includes co-directors Khaya Ndlovu Mpehle, as well as Kensiwe Tshabalala, and head writer MoMo Matsunyane. Now, back in 2026, of course, the production explores it's a rapidly changing creative culture in the landscape. And so this new vibrant South African musical will be showing at the Lesedi stage at the Joburg Theatre. All that action happened between the 6th and the 9th of August. So perhaps to tell us a little bit more, Khaya and Kensiwe are in the house to chat. Thank you, guys. Good morning.
Hi, Lisa. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
We're great.
We're so happy to be here. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you for also ushering in the next generation, the magic. I mean, we know the plight of the NSA at large, but having, mentors, having people hold their hand, also showcasing what this next generation is going to be offering. What does that journey mean for you guys as we start off?
Well, from both of us, we find it an honor for NSA selecting us to be representatives of African females that can co-direct together. I think we hardly see that as females coming together to really change the art, but also mainly for the youth to see that collaboration is the heartbeat of making excellence within our field. Right now, we're trying to challenge the status quo of an I factor. And we're trying to bring a we factor, and that's the heartbeat of NSA and K Movement as we are co-producers in this production.
Yeah, emulating that and embodying that. It's definitely something we can all attest to, given your own careers as well.
Exactly.
Talk to us about how that's imparted in the rehearsals, in the lifelong lessons that you're giving the learners.
Together, we're working together with these learners to help them understand that achieving one's dream as an individual can only happen when you honor and recognize those that are with you. From our parents praying for us and believing in our dreams, and supporting us and sending artists to the National School of the Arts so that they can be mentored by experienced theatre makers and creators who are part of the industry. And with On the List, we feel like everyone should go to Web Tickets, buy their tickets as soon as possible so that they can understand the journey that it takes for performing artists to go through.
Absolutely. But maybe you can speak about that unique theatrical style that comes into play, also the interpretations of it, showing who we are, right?
It's a musical, so we're singing and dancing and acting. We're doing all of the things all together, and these artists are so talented. They're really having such a good time. And the challenge that live performing artists are going through right now is we have themes of AI and social media and the pressures online and also within normal institutes, what institutes kind of impose upon artists and how we sometimes have to compromise ourselves for the story. But our story on the list is about dreamers, and it's a love letter to South Africans who dream for more for our country. And so we have to find a way to work together and recognize that we're already good enough to be on the list.
And the beauty of what we just have done, we've really taken away the whole musical theatre westernized structure and really personalized it to South African culture. And we've added the amapiano because it's current to the youth. We've added things that, with the parents' prayer, taking the churches like Lesedi, different kind of cultures of churches that we have to represent, to show that this is the depth of who we are.
Yes, so what raised us.
We are spiritually inclined as Africans and as a continent, but also we are very in touch with what's happening now in the pop culture, because that is what's driving our force. And using young people, we cannot use our methods to emulate their story.
Yes, and that's speaking to identity, it's speaking to memory, it's speaking to belonging as well, and also the power of theatre at large, right? That's where it started as a form of resistance, of healing as well. How is that imparted as part of the purpose for the next generation?
Well, if you look at what we're doing on the list, it's a play within a play.
Yeah.
And thinking about it, we're showing the audience the processes of going through an audition as the auditionees coming there and the creative team who have been planning and really investing in this dream to really change the face of musical theatre. And then also seeing the complexity that comes with that from the creative side, because naturally, not every show really artistically is driven by the director. Sometimes it's driven by another hierarchy, which would be our investors, that we can change the dynamics of the authenticity of the creative heart because of where they need to see themselves. So that's why we also us tackling the AI is actually a very important thing.
And I wanted to explore that. It's a
Yes.
reality we can't ignore, right? So how do we flip the narrative, perhaps find ways to work alongside it, enhance it, refine other aspects of our performance, if that's what we're going to look at, so it doesn't become
An enemy, right?
Exactly.
It doesn't become the thing that we fight
Exactly.
against, but in fact something we collaborate with.
Yeah.
And with on the list, it's all about collaboration. With regards to our creative team, we co-direct, co-choreograph, and co-write with our head writer, MoMo Matsunyane. And then our musical directors, we have two of them. They are
Zolani Shangazi and Tapang Dean.
So it's all about showing how we can collaborate and work together as a team. And I think when we look to each other to find the answer, then we find ways to collaborate with even technology to make the most of the creative experience.
Samper Development Fund, the impact that's also had. I just want to bring that in. I mean, we know that without support and collaboration, things don't exist, particularly in the arts, when you're looking at an enabling environment and really creating a sustainable livelihood. Tell us a little bit more about that.
It's been beautiful to have Sampa support us because, funny enough, it's not
So
like they're
grateful.
supporting people that just send money
Yes.
and then come to a show. No, they've actually sent people to come into the room and watch the rehearsal process to see what the kids are actually imparting in the thing. So it was very nice to have one of their reps there and really being a part of how we warm up, what we go through, even the pauses, even the mistakes, seeing how that not every show, when what you see at the end is always perfect. It's the imperfection that makes the perfection as we go.
And the support that the children need to see.
100%.
They need to see that we have institutions that want to support and invest into our youth. And this has been the honor. As Kensiwe, a performing artist, I've been wanting to reach out to the youth and make sure that we give children more opportunities to perform. And it's been an honor to get to do this with Khaya, the founder of K Movement, and our producer, our head producer. And so together, we're working together to make these children bring the best to the table. So everyone needs to go to Web Tickets, get their tickets now. They're selling out. From the 6th to the 9th of August is your chance to watch On the List. Broadway
Thank
the
you. And
NSA
my
way.
next question is, from NSA, can we see other cities and other schools evolving? Because that would be, you know, the bigger picture as well. What does that vision look like as we wrap up?
Well, with the vision of this, it doesn't stop here. This is just the
Okay.
beginning. Our relationship with NSA is still going to carry on with the team because despite the production, we've seen it's very important as we are still in the industry to impart in the workshopping and making them understand the industry, making them understand the value within the industry. And we still have a long relationship with NSA, so we're very grateful with the National School of the Arts to keep us on board. So we can't wait to extend On the List in other ways.
Okay, well, we'll stay tuned. I'll drop the mic for now. Thank you, Khaya Ndlovu Mpehle, as well as Kensiwe Tshabalala, joining us this morning and chatting about On the List, the NSA way. That's obviously happening this August. We're reminded of the date, 6th to the 9th of August. There we go. Well, we'll leave that conversation there.